just gonna go to the general store and run. Actually, wait, no, because I'm here. Oh, wait, are these quests? What if I put as the quest button? No. What did I put as the quest button? Oh, well. Hello, Rean. Oh, yeah, it's the twins. Hello, Rean. Can we not do this just for today? I feel like I should just wear a shirt that says, I'm sorry about her or something. Oh, come on. I'm just having a bit of fun with my two best pals. Besides, it's been so long since we've seen each other. She probably missed all the teasing. Really? I'm just so happy to see you again. I was so worried this whole time. I never should have left you alone like that. You must have really scared. I'm so sorry. I should be the one saying all that. Oh no, here come the tears. Wah, you're such a dummy. Oh gosh, why is this happening? Why are they doing this in front of me? There. Yeah, it's great to see the two of you back together again. I mean, we owe you so much. You might not have seen each other again if it weren't for Class 7 and the Courageous. Now it's time for me to return the favor by joining the crew and doing all I can to help out. You better, since I'm gonna keep spicing up your lives with the ship's sexiest officer. Oh gosh. That's not I don't think any airship, that's nothing, never mind. I know you're trying to joke to cover up the fact that you're crying, but it's really not working. Boo. Fine, let's just get on the ship. Follow me, I'll show you the way. Alright then, thanks again, Rean. We'll see you later, okay? See you on board. Okay, well, so do we really have a quiz? Oh, okay, so that was just to get Lind on the ship. Sweet. It could be Lindy, and I'm just being an idiot. Exchange. Alright. All my Sepis mass. 19k. That's not that good. I mean, I'll take it. I could use some more bombs. Tyrol bombs. We'll do another 6 of those. 10,000 Mira. Celestials. There. We'll do that for now. Just a little bit. Alright. Emma, where did you go? There's Emma. She's looking up at the stars. This city is so amazing that I almost can't take it all in. It's not so much a different city as it is a different world. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of our classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. Yeah, I felt the same at first. The first time I was here. It's a far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take in the sights? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. Oh, okay, guy, just walk in front of me, why don't you? Henrine, I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so, too. Maybe we should appreciate a guide. Ruri is a big place. Yeah, why not? How about I give you a guided tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to give you a decent one at least. Not Elisa grade, but still. Are you sure you wouldn't mind? I love that. Oh, whoops. I just working so. Oh boy, I didn't realize this was auto chat. They're introducing some more cities here in Erebonian. Oh, okay. So they were just talking about the escalators. What's that big structure over there? Normal generator. Apparently they provide the energy that this town and its factories need to work. I've heard they have plans to make more of them too. Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they've put it on hold until the Reinfer company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing that technology like this actually exists. It's like magic in a way. Orbital energy it basically is. Rean continued to show Emma around the city, focusing primarily on the things one couldn't find anywhere else. Eventually their tour came to an end and they decided to stop for a rest. On the escalator. Whew, there's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought I'd seen all there was to see, you led me to something else that was even more incredible. Yeah, that's the same way I felt the first time I was here. It gets even more incredible when you realize that in a few decades, places that look like this could be the norm. You may be right, especially with the way technology is always advancing. Reminds me of something I read in a book once. It's a technology that is beyond the comprehension of the observer, is indistinguishable from magic. That's one way to look at it, sure. But if that is the case, where does it leave witches like me? People develop new technology, it's embraced with open arms, but are equally convenient magic is feared as heretical. That's where we're forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. Is that the only reason we exist, to fulfill duties that nobody even knows about while the world leaves us behind? Sorry, Emma. I never realized you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble at you like this. You're shouldering a far heavier burden than I am right now. Another person's worries are the last thing you need. Even more so when my duty as a witch is to support you. I'm sure Grandmother and Celine would be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And honestly, all of your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties, especially you. You really think so? Sure, you're a witch, but that doesn't have to define who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, our class president and our friend, who also just so happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they're born, but everyone deserves to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into dedicating your life to fulfilling your duties or whatever. Focus on finding something you want to do. We're all here to help you do that. You know that, right? You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in our class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. When you put it that way, there's no supposing about it, is there? You're right. Thank you, Rean. Might not be easy to find something I want to do for myself, but maybe it's time that I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into difficulties, though, you'll be the first person I come to for support. Whatever you need it, I'll be there. Okay, did that one. What's wrong with him? Strengthened. Okay, boom. Next up on the list is Gaius. My man Gaius. Alright, where's Gaius at? Gaius, where you at, bro? Okay, where are we right now? Okay, so Gaius is down, and then down to the right. There he is. Yeah. Hey guys, you highway bound? That's right, I figured I might head out and fish for a while to pass the time. One of Gwen's favorite fishing holes is supposed to be out there, so I thought I'd give it a try for myself. Oh yeah, I know that one. It's not far from where our boat first landed. Just be careful though, the monsters have gotten a lot tougher than they were when Gwen used to fish out there. Well, don't worry about me. In fact, you shouldn't be worried about anything at all. Take some time to de-stress yourself while you've got it. Everyone has times when they just need to open a window and let some fresh air into their lives. That's actually a good analogy for just life, period. I'll give that a try, thanks. Maybe fishing with Gaius. Let me open the window he mentioned. Yeah, why not? Well, how about we fish together? It's a good enough way for you to unwind. It's good for me. That's what I like to hear. Sweet! Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Let's go. Rean and Gaius done made a beeline to Gwen's old fishing spot on the Spinning By Road. Once they made it there, the two got right to fishing. Sounds good to me.
That's not even a string, but that's okay. Feels like ages since I just put my cares to the side for a while and cast out a line like this. Yeah. Ever since the war started, we've had no shortage of things to be worried about. It's probably healthy for us to take the opportunity to unwind every now and then. Yeah, even now, I'm feeling all the built-up tension just kind of soften and melt away. Did you fish much back home? I got in some rod in real time, sure. Hardly as much as Gwyn, though. He used to take me out on his boat to fish, especially when he could tell I was feeling down about something. Oh, really? You always seem so composed, I guess. I just assumed that nothing really ever got to you like that. Man, that's embarrassing to admit. We've got all our worries. Don't fret about it. Sure, I feel down sometimes, but it's always passes in time. Back home, I was always surrounded by people who cared about me. Mom, Dad, my siblings, neighbors in the settlement. Whenever I started feeling down, they were there to cheer me up. And I always tried to do what I could to be there for them in the same way. That sounds like a good life, and that's how you became the dependable guy-ass we all look up to. Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd go that far. Still, I'd like to think that if there's ever anything you need, you'll be able to rely on me. This class would never have come as far as we have if we hadn't supported each other along the way. You're right about that. I'll make sure to keep it in mind. Uh-oh. Monsters! Damn. You might have noticed them earlier. But if we'd been paying more attention. This reminds me of back when I rescued Lieutenant General Vander a year ago. I believe that time I had a horse. Listen, this time you've got me. True, together we could take them. Oh, it's just a bunch of wolves. We'll one-shot them. Drawing their weapons, Rean guys fought violently against the horde of monsters. And despite being vastly outnumbered, they triumphed by making the most of each of their own strength in combat. Oh, really? I didn't even get to fight them? Oh, that's boring. Whew. Well, I'd say we managed to beat the odds, wouldn't you? See? You are dependable, just like I said. It takes two to cover each other's backs. Whenever you need me, I'll have yours. Likewise. Sweet! The battle won, they made their way back to Ur. Nice. Alright, boom. Gaius is out of the way. What do we have left? Alright, Fee, and then Elisa, and we all good to go, boys! Okay. Always hit the wrong button every time. Nope. Oh, Fee's at the airport. Then I guess I could go ahead and do Elisa in the Rhineford HQ, and then do Fee last, because she's all by the airport, and that's where we finish up. Alright, boys, we're running up. Yeom. We're going to have to take the elevator all the way up, aren't we? Bing! No, it was slightly late. Oh, I saw a quiz. What was that green thing? Or is... Oh, that's above. So Elisa's here, then who's up here? Oh, that's Lady Elephant. Looking at the books. Okay. Sup, babe? Okay. Sorry. What are you up to, Elisa? I'm just checking out the rooms to make sure everything's in order. Sharon supposedly put everything back in order now that Director Rogner's gone, but still. It can't hurt to double check, right? I'd hate it if he ran off with something valuable on his way out. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who develops sticky fingers. Do you want a hand or anything? I'm fine, thanks. We got a pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Mother's more than busy enough, so I might as well just get it done. But I guess she'll help her out anyway. Yep. Are you sure about doing this on your own? I mean, two people would be able to get the job done twice as fast, right? Or are you planning Schwarzer? Nothing at all, I swear. Just kidding. Of course I'll take you up on that. I was about to say, I didn't think she was like that anymore. I thought she was sweet to us. Most of the time. The two of them made their way back around Rhineford household, scouring each and every room for any signs of maleficence or missing property. Fortunately, thanks to Sharon organizing everything the night before, it didn't take them too long. Before they knew it, the only one remaining, the chairman's room. Well, I'm glad to see that at least the rooms aren't a complete mess like they were yesterday. Sharon's done a great job cleaning everything up. And it doesn't look like there's anything missing either. Well, that's good news. As much as I feel bad criticizing Angelica's uncle, Hutter Wagner must have been an absolute slob. You'd think as a noble he'd at least pay a little more mind to cleanliness. I feel sorry for his housekeeping staff. It's probably more than being a noble. He thought he could get away with never having to clean anything. Imprisoning your mother seemed to have inflated his ego. You're probably right. Suddenly having power over someone he was never able to stand against must have been a real treat. Either way, we're almost finished up here, so... What is it? Oh, I just noticed something sticking out slightly from between these two bucks. Huh? This is... It's a photograph of you as a little girl. And that's like your mother, which would mean, yeah, that's my father. Why is this hidden away on the desk, though? Maybe she pulled it out to look at every now and then while she was working, but didn't want anyone to know. Honestly, I'm surprised, too. But here it is. I don't think there's any doubt that it's important to her. I guess you're right. My brain has died. What? Didn't Lisa's father die? Maybe? Or did he leave? Oh, crap. I'm gonna get roasted for this. Lisa put the photograph back where she found it, and the two of them finished checking the rest of the rooms. Once their work was done, they treated themselves to a well-deserved rest. Whew, that sure took a while, huh? I can only imagine how much of a task that would have been if you had to do it all by yourself. Truth be told, I probably would have given up part way and just left the rest to Sharon. Thank you so much, Rean. For what? Helping out? Well, sure. But finding that photo earlier might have just been a coincidence. I doubt I would have looked around in Mother's room if you hadn't been there. If I hadn't, I never would have discovered or realized that maybe, somewhere deep down, she really does care. I think you would have. Even if not today, you'd realize it eventually. She's your mother, after all. The two of you will always have the connection as family, like it or not. I think the day will come when you two understand how much you care for each other, with or without a photo to show. I'd like to think so, at least. Talking with you like this reminds me of when we had our field study here. We had a little heart-to-heart about Mother back then, didn't we? In this same room. It was this room, actually. There's a lot I'm really thankful to you for, though. I wouldn't have been able to free Mother or the city on my own. This is hardly the first time you've supported me or helped me accomplish something when I needed it most. So for all the times I was too stubborn to say, thank you, Rean. I hope I'll get the chance to repay you for this someday, for everything. Repay me? Well, anyway, thanks for all your help today. I'm gonna be going now. See you later. All right. Right. I'm not sure what that was about, but I guess I better get ready to head out too. She blushed. I saw those blushies, at least I saw them. You can't hide them from me. Oh, we're 45 away. Come on. So close. Oh, we're almost there. Come on. The ship still stands, and it will happen. We shall prevail! Anyway. Let's do this. Sorry, Eustace, I gotta go, boys. There's Fee. What is she doing all the way over here? I swear if she's asleep. Okay, she's not asleep. I was about to ask Fee, I swear if you're asleep. Heading back to the ship, Rean? No, not yet. I'm just wondering and trying to figure out what to do. If I really can't think of anything, I'll probably go check in on Valimar, then laze around inside. I'm exhausted after everything that went on yesterday. Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head. He might have been earning, but he gave his condolences for our boss' death back at the mine, so it's hard to hate him. He did, didn't he? I almost forgot. I guess it makes sense that I'm not the only one who feels down after all that. Might do some good to spend some time with Faye since we're both here. Yeah, why not? Hey, mind if I hang with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be in the way, just tell me and I'll get going. Of course you won't. Stay here for as long as you like. Thanks, Fee. I just hope because we're almost getting to level... Oh, that's a cat. I just hope that once we get to if we get to level 5... Oh, that cat's adorable. Level 5 Link. I hope like that doesn't clash with the Elisa quest that we're going on. Huh, what's that kitten doing here? He doesn't look too happy. Maybe he'd been separated from his mother? He's not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Rean, don't worry. We've got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can reunite him with his mother, shall we? Kitten in hand, Rean and V started walking around the city trying to find where the kitten's mother could be. Nope. The kitten being a stray, they assumed that finding his mother wasn't going to be an easy task. They were completely right. Rean and V asked everyone they could find, even Selene, searched for the missing mother cat, to every fiber of their being. In the end, over there. Oh, looks like we found our mother. Yep. Even without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they're family. I'm just glad we were able to reunite these two. Me too. His mother must have been looking for him all this time. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all. Fee? Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between him and the Red Constellation's leader, so we'd set up camp nearby. All of a sudden a Jaeger wandered into our camp, a girl about my age. Another Jaeger that young? Maybe a year younger than me, I don't know. She'd come from the Red Constellation's camp on the other side of the battlefield. All because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on, she wandered into an enemy camp just before a battle. That seems like an incredible bad idea. What happened? Oh, we didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. So the two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Well, I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to the death. It's also kind of depressing to think that there are the Jaegers your age out there too. I guess we're not exactly rare. But she was really strong enough to lead a whole battalion in their corps. It was like she lived to be out on the battlefield and killing. Loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than girl. Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush. But the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing now. I bet she's okay though. She was strong enough that she'd be fine even if her family left her behind. That's another way we're different. Unlike her, as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more to strength than just proficiency in battle, you know. And even if there wasn't, you've become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. You've definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I am, though, it's because all of you have been there to support me. There's no question about that. Hey, we all help each other improve and get stronger, both on the battlefield and off. You've helped every one of us. But we've all still got room to grow, and at this rate, we're going to need to do so as much growing as we can. Yeah? Well, you've got a point, but together, we'll get strong enough to get through all this. I know we will. Oh yeah, we will. Gotta beat Crow's butt! The conversation at an end, they watched the two cats scurry off into the distance. Rush 2, interesting. Okay, now I gotta go all the way back. Out of bonding points now. Yeet, yeet. Oh, crap. Yeet, 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 yeet. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Okay. Before we board, though, I'm gonna save, because that was a good half hour of playthrough. I wasn't about to lose that. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Like, scribble, comment if you'd like. Let me know you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.